What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today I'm going to go over AMC and what my thoughts are on it moving forward. Check it out. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump in this video here. Now, as we start to jump in this video, the only thing I ask, it's going to be difficult for some people. The only thing I ask is for you to look and watch and listen with an open mind. Listen through the whole thing. And then at the end of the video, go ahead and drop your opinion down in the comment section below. Let me know why you think I'm wrong. Let me know why you think I'm right. Okay? And then maybe even converse between you guys down there in the comment section about what you think regarding AMC. Now, I fully understand the ape movement and the whole thesis behind the movement as far as, sticking it to the man and all that good stuff. And I'm down with that, believe me. But when it comes to money, for the most part, money doesn't care about our opinions. Money doesn't care about our feelings. And money doesn't care about right or wrong. It flat out doesn't. Okay? Now, the only gripe I have with the ape movement is very simple. It's very simple. My gripe with the ape movement is the simple fact that I believe a handful of YouTubers built channels off the back of people who knew nothing about stocks because they themselves knew nothing about stocks. They learned a few keywords and they jumped on the bandwagon that was AMC, and they sold out a lot of their shares and made a boatload of money on AMC, on their channel, selling courses on things they knew nothing about and stuff like that. And the ones who got hurt at the end, or who are hurting right now even, are you guys who are the apes, who are the pillars of that community. Okay? And that's my gripe with the ape movement. But it is what it is. I would love to hear your thoughts on that topic in the comment section below. So go ahead and drop those comments now if you like. And let's continue on with the video. Now, to understand my thought process on AMC, we have to go to January of last year. A year ago, basically. We have to go to January of last year. When we bought at the daytraderchatroom.com, we bought AMC at $2.18. Between $2.18 and $2.20 some odd cents, we entered AMC and we rode that, but we sold as we went at 5, 10, and I got flat in the 17, 18 area. So we rode that beastly momentum throughout here. We rode that, and it was fun trade in my opinion. Now, there are videos on my channel from May of last year and even prior to that where I said AMC not going to 100, not going to 500, most certainly not going to 1,000. And I still stand by that, and I know now some people will get emotionally triggered on that and hate on me now, drop comments in the comments, and that's perfectly all right. When I became a YouTuber, I knew wholeheartely that I would get myself into those situations, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I got thick skin, so I'm not worried about that. But I have a responsibility to my subscribers and those who choose to click and watch my videos to put forth the information that I think is accurate. And right now, I think AMC obviously is bearish. Now, a lot of people will tell me, oh, Jesse, but fundamentals have nothing to do with this. Who cares if the company isn't doing well financially? Well, I mean, the price of the stock cares, because you have to understand, when you look at a stock, you're going to have at a minimum 3 types of people that are buying and selling those shares. Okay, you're going to have people who are looking strictly at fundamentals. You're going to have people who are strictly looking at technicals. And then you're going to have people like the apes who have some sort of, odd way of investing or odd way of playing the ticker at hand. Okay? So what you really want to do to have good volume and maybe possibly gauge direction on the stock is have all the players on the board. You want to have everyone who sees some awesome technical setup. You want to have everyone who sees some awesome fundamentals. You want to see everyone that thinks there's some awesome, like behind the curtains type of effect to the stock. And when you have all 3 of them together, you can actually have explosive moves that cause short squeezes, aka MOASs, which I think came and left the building when it came to AMC right here. That is a huge move. You have to understand that stock went from almost bankrupt at $2 and change all the way up here over $70. Okay, that is humongous. Huge move. There was millionaires minted in that move. Okay, there was people who made life-changing money and took profits in that move. And then unfortunately, there's a lot of people who took none. And now they got long inside of this. And at best case scenario, they're up a little bit of money now, still unrealized. Or worse yet, if they got in above this $30 level, if they got in above 15, 20 bucks, they're underwater now. They've seen that they had huge unrealized P&Ls that were possibly life-changing, or at a minimum year-changing, okay? At another minimum, maybe future-changing, because they could have, let's say they had $150,000 in cash there, they could have banged out, right? They could have used that money. Maybe it wouldn't have changed their life immediately, but they could have used that money to invest in the stock market, to invest in some real estate, and move forward, changing their future. But they didn't. They believed the big YouTubers on YouTube talking about MOAS is still coming, MOAS is still coming, when the reality is that shorts have come and gone, made their money, and not only have they made their money, they're still making money. Oh, Jesse, the shorts haven't covered. Guys, the shorts got punished and covered here. Okay, that's not all the shares. Guys, they don't have to cover them all. And there's no rule that says they have to cover them on any specific date like some of these YouTubers keep telling you, right? They reshorted. They reshorted. They reshorted. They reshorted. And then you're thinking to yourself, oh, so now there's a pile of them. You think these people haven't been covering on these downticks? You think that they haven't covered some? You think that they haven't covered some? Do you seriously think they haven't covered some? These people have made an obscene amount of money. They lost a good chunk on the way up there. But these people have made an obscene amount of money back on these dumps and shorting these pops. And in my opinion, when now you start to have the apes get scared, because they are, rightfully so, right? And then you have people getting confidence in these short setups, right? What do you think is going to happen? It's going to go lower. Now, if you come back here a while back in my newsletter, my weekly watch list, okay, at the start of the year, in my weekly watch list, on my live stream every morning in pre-market, we were talking about this bear flag. For those who say, oh, but technical analysis has no place in AMC. Yes, it does. This is a bear flag right here on AMC's daily chart. And a bear flag is a bearish setup pattern, okay? And what happened off of that bear flag? Boom. More downside. You're talking about from 21 and change all the way down to a low of day today of 1340s, I believe was the low of day today. 1330s, 1340s. That's a huge move. You think people aren't covering those shorts there? You think people aren't taking profits on their puts? Of course they are. They've made bank on that move down. Is AMC a stock that's good for an investment? In my opinion, no. As an investment, no. As a trading vehicle, absolutely. To the downside for now. Okay, where do I think AMC goes from here? Well, we're at key levels. AMC broke underneath that $16, $17 zone. That was a key level. Now we're going to find out if that level is going to be resistance. If AMC bounces back into that zone, which you can see back here was the gap fill. If AMC bounces back into that zone and finds resistance there, then I wholeheartedly believe that AMC comes down to visit $10. That $10 zone will get tested on AMC if that happens at some point here. I would say probably before the summer. And if $10 cannot hold support, if that $11 to $10 zone cannot hold support on AMC, it's done. It's going to the single digits, and I think it's going to sit there for a really long time. At that point, you might see some pops that can take it back into the teens as people are like, oh, it's really cheap. Let me jump in there. And you see some pops and some little squeezes and stuff like that. But to see AMC back at 70 bucks, in my humble opinion, I don't think we see that anytime soon, if ever again, because AMC as a company isn't doing well. And in order for a company to stay, open, it's got to do well. It's got to do well. I wouldn't be surprised in a couple of years if AMC doesn't have some major shifts in their company, okay? To see them get delisted like Hertz. That's an extreme, but I think it's a possibility. It's a possibility. So in my opinion, the MOAS, that came and went. And I know some people aren't gonna wanna hear that. When it comes to money, it doesn't matter what you wanna hear. It doesn't matter what I wanna hear. It doesn't matter what I want. I would love AMC to go to 150 bucks for you so you can make bank and change your life. I truly would love that. It doesn't matter what I want. The only thing that matters is the majority of the money moving the stock around. That's the only thing that matters. And right now that is going to the downside, and there is no signs of that tightening up. And the reality is that the executives of AMC have walked out of there selling shares with tonnage of money, and they've diluted the float, meaning there's more shares now, so it's going to take that much more volume to make this move, period. And you know, at this point, it's anyone's game in that sense that I think there's just more downside. I think there's just more downside, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. So I'd love to hear your opinions here. I think, like I said, AMC, $10 or less by the summertime. We'll see what happens. Let me know. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted. I stream Monday through Thursday, soon to be Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9. And also you can check out the free Discord link in the comment section and in the description section. All right. I hope to see you guys in the Discord. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.